Five, four, three, two.
Dan Illman, Mike Beer, two stakes races on tap at Del Mar on Friday. Let's throw up the field for race number 4. We're going 7 furlongs. It's the $125,000 Fleet Treat Stakes. Calbredder sired 3-year-old fillies, 7/8 of a mile. Short field, Mike, and really pace is going to be key in here. Who's going to be able to get position to sprint on home? We take a look at the Timeform US pace projector for this race, and one of a couple of turnbacks. Big Sweep is up close along with the 4 Loud Music. I think Loud Music's going to get to the front.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if that happened. There's not, a ton of pace in this race, and the 2 outside horses do look like the right 2 to head off to the front end. We'll see how it all plays out, though.
Been studying her. The number 1 is last on the pace projector. I think she has a little bit more tactical speed than that. She won the first 2 starts of her career last year, including the generous portion at Del Mar going 6 furlongs. She is also a stakes winner at 7 furlongs. It took her a couple of starts to rebound this year and get a little bit faster, and it looks like she's going the right way. Let's watch the Angels Flight Stakes against Open Stakes Company on June the 13th, and I thought been studying her, ran okay in here. She's going to end up being second best to the Bob Baffert trained Gingham. It looks like she's going the right way.
Yeah, I thought she ran really well in this race, actually. The pace wasn't that fast. It was a short field. She was wide basically all the way around the track and had to go around horses to get a run. The horse that ran her down, the Baffert horse, just saved every inch of ground and came and closed her down at the end. But this horse ran well last time. I thought her race 2 starts back was actually good, too. I don't know why she was so far back early in that race, Dan. That could be a concern. But she ran a deceptively good 3rd in that race, I thought.
Pace might work against the 2 Smiling Shirley, but the cutback to 7 furlongs could work in her favor. She is now paired up by her tops in her 2 races since the break, and she might be ready for another forward move after finishing second in the Malaire Stakes. Mike Smith takes the call for Jeff Bondy, who's gotten off to an okay start to the meet. He sent out some live horses to hit the board.
Yeah, I like this horse turning back. I think it just feels like this distance is going to really work for her. Her win 2 starts back in the Evening Jewel. I thought she ran well there. I did think she got, one of the better trips in the race, but she ran well in that spot.
Another horse turning back is Warren's Showtime, who finished ahead of Smiling Shirley, who finished ahead of Big Sweep in this race, the Malaire at Santa Anita on a mile and a 16th. We see Smiling Shirley, the 2, down towards the inside. Warren's Showtime on the outside has now taken over the lead, and Warren's Showtime is showing off her strong stretch stamina, and that's been the story of her career. All 5 of her lifetime victories, Mike, have come around 2 turns. Maybe turning back to 7 in a race without much pace works against her the most.
Yeah, trip is going to be very important for her. I thought she ran well in that Malaire last time, but I also felt like she got a really good trip in there because they were contesting the pace in front of her. She just sat off it, and then she was the best finisher in there. The 7 furlongs could work for her, Dan. She's a really nice horse. We'll see if she gets the right trip.
The 4 Loud Music. Thiago Pereira takes the mount, brings a 2-race win streak into this field, although both of those victories came sprinting on the turf. The only dirt start, the career debut, where she was beaten multiple lengths by Big Sweep. She shows speed in this spot, which could be advantageous, but with Big Sweep breathing down her neck, she's going to have to improve in a hurry.
Yeah, she has improved in her 2 most recent starts on a different surface. So we'll see if she can bring that back to the main track here. She's going to have to.
Big Sweep's 2 sprints have both been good. Career debut win at Santa Anita, score in the Echo Eddie, defeating Males in her 2nd lifetime start. And last time out in the Malaire, we saw her finish 3rd as the odds-on favorite behind a Warren's Showtime, behind Smiling Shirley. It's just possible a mile and a 16th's a little bit too far for her. A good trip is coming. She should be right in the thick of things when they turn into the stretch.
Yeah, she really should be. We'll see what happens, and we'll see what kind of price she is, too. I don't know that she deserves to be that short a price in this race. So we'll see how they wind up betting it, but I don't have any real knocks on her. I thought she ran fine last time, stretched out. That was a spot where she had to contest the pace between horses almost the entire way, and it didn't work out for her. Her win 2 back in the Echo Eddie, I thought was real good, Dan.
And we take a look at our selections for the Fleet Treat Stakes, race number 4 at Del Mar on Friday. I'm going to go with Smiling Shirley in here. She's a very consistent horse, a winner sprinting 2 starts back. I thought she ran okay. She made perhaps an early 3-wide bid to get to the front in the Malaire, going 2 turns last time out before finishing second best to Warren's Showtime. But she's got to get close to the pace. Your top selection's my second pick. That's Big Sweep, and I think she's the horse to beat.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of price she goes off at. I was sort of torn between her and the one. Been studying her, and to be honest with you, Dan, whoever's the better price is probably who I'll wind up betting.
5-1-2-3 for Mike, 2-5-3-1 for me. It's the Fleet Treat. It's one of 2 stakes races at Del Mar on Friday. Approximate post time for race number 4, 3:30 Pacific. Good luck.